Did you hear that? It's the storm. The storm of funnies. It's happening this June 10th at Hack City, our live stand-up comedy show. Come hang out with me and Jenny and a gang of funny people. That's June 10th, 7 p.m. at Union Hall in Brooklyn. Tickets available in the episode description or Google Hack City Comedy. See you there. This episode of Asian Not Asian is brought to you by the Quarter Pounder with Cheese from McDonald's. It's a QPC time. Asian friends, you know we love McDonald's. Maybe you went after piano class or Kumon, or maybe you had to sneak it after school. Either way, get the burger napkins were made for. Some call it messy, others call it flavorful. Typically, we try to watch our table manners around family and friends, but with the QPC, table manners can wait. Prime deliciousness can't. It's got 100% fresh beef, 2 slices of melted cheese. It's cooked when you order with crunchy pickles, onions, ketchup, and mustard. Order the QPC. Yum!
But, you know, comparing myself to other TikTokers and Instagrammers and YouTubers, everyday thing. Every day, like, I'm looking like, damn, they have 1 million followers. How come I don't have 1 million followers?
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Asian Not Asian podcast, the podcast where Asian people not from Asia talk about American issues no Americans care about. I am your host, Mike Nguyen.
And I'm Jenny Arimoto.
Hell fucking yes. It is May 21st. We're coming at you from Chinatown in Manhattan, in New York City. It is going to be a fucking hot-ass day. Ooh. Super hot. Jenny's wearing her Rosie O'Donnell denim shirt.
Thank you.
Because that's summer, baby.
It's vintage.
It is vintage.
Vintage NBC store.
It is. I hope you take this the right way. Absolutely your vibe.
Yeah, it is.
It is absolutely. I saw that and I was like, that you were born a little. I feel you were born a little too late. Do you know what I'm saying? To really like take over that shirt, to like embody it.
Yeah, I'm a little too young. You're saying?
Yes.
For this
because it's like
energy.
It's perfect for you.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
You know?
Yeah, like kind of. Is this 90s? When was Rosie O'Donnell even
I want to say,
thing?
I swear to God, I bet you like it feels like a long time ago, but it probably ended in like 2015.
I know.
You know? So it's a fire shirt. You look great.
Thank you.
And thanks for listening. If you're checking us out, if you're in the vibe right now, like Jenny is, you know what, and you're listening to us on your phone, drop us a review. Go to the Apple Podcast app and hit 5 stars. We got to 1,000 reviews.
Oh my God.
Technically, I'm supposed to tattoo one of the reviews onto my body, but I haven't gotten one where I really like it. But I love the reviews. I love reading them. Everybody should get reviewed because I honestly feel so good reading them. Even the ones where people talk shit about me, I'm like, well, you took a second to like give me feedback, which is nice. If you are watching us on YouTube, hit subscribe and leave a comment. Let us know. What tattoos do you have, if you have any? And if you're on the Spotify app, you can hit subscribe. You can hit follow, and you can follow us, so you can always check out the latest episodes. We're going to just jump right into it. We're going to start off by playing our Patreon game. If you guys don't know what that is, Patreon is the best way to support the podcast. It is you get a lot of fun stuff, or you donate to the podcast. You get some bonus stuff, which we need to jump on. That's on me. But you support the podcast, and one of the fun things you do that happens is we guess your ethnicity based on your last name. We have never missed. 100% success rate. We are better than
23andMe.
Fuck 23andMe. Just send me your name, and I will figure it out for you.
Exactly.
Send me your name, and I'll be like 14% Mongolian.
Yes.
Can you imagine? Okay. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We've been getting we're a little bit behind, so just hang tight. If you donate, we will get to you. We're just gonna do one today. This one, definitely Mongolian. Sally McCatty.
What?
McCatty. MCATTEE.
Mm-hmm.
I think I spelled that right.
Okay.
Sally. First of all, Sally.
Sally.
Wow.
What a throwback name.
That's the throwback, like your shirt is a throwback.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say even more throwback.
More
than
throwback.
that.
More
it's like
throwback.
Good American.
That's exactly
America's
right.
the best.
That's an 80s ass name.
Yeah, 80s
This lady
name.
who's walking by right now is a Sally.
Oh, for sure. She has Sally energy. Kind of confused as to why 3 Asian people are wearing headphones and talking in this room.
I wonder if she thinks we're maybe animatronic.
We're kind of part of Canal Street Market's
Hello
experience.
There. Hello.
That's so fun. I had a girlfriend named Sally.
Damn it, Steven. You're not supposed to talking yet.
The rules are you can't talk.
You were doing so well. You were doing so good.
No one said anything. I was like, should I say something?
Yeah, we didn't set the rules
hang
clear
on.
enough.
I do want to bring you on this because we got to get to Sally McCatty. What do we think? What are we thinking?
I think Sally is married to a white guy
Yes.
named like Kevin McAtee.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
I think they met in college. I think she's born in the 80s.
Word.
And I think she is half Japanese,
Okay.
half Chinese.
Yo, half Japanese, half Chinese, 14% Mongolian.
14%. Yeah.
Born in the 80s, Sally McCatty. I'm going to co-sign on that. I think that's pretty accurate. I think that's pretty good. She married Kevin. She's got a lot of denim shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
You and I were wearing denim shirts right now. And I honestly, I would love to hang out with Sally. You got a deck probably. Invite us over.
They have like 3 dogs.
That's the best, isn't it? That's why America was founded.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. We're we're gonna keep it going. We always ask on this podcast what kind of Asian you were this week. I'm going to bring in our guest though because A, he's already ruined it.
Hi.
And second, we do want to get him in on this. Our guest for today is a comedian, TikToker, former ER tech. I don't even know what that is. Give it up, everybody, for Stephen Ho. Woo!
Ow!
Hello. Thank you for having me.
How, first of all, do you want to weigh in on Sally McCatty?
No, I was just saying, like, I had a girlfriend. She was Vietnamese.
Okay.
Sally.
Word?
Lee. Yeah, Sally
Really?
Lee, 2 years younger than me.
Wow.
What?
Yep.
But you're
How
not,
old are you?
Yeah, you're not like 58 or something, are you?
I'm 32. What the? Believable.
32?
Yeah.
32.
You're
Okay.
32. Okay, fair enough. Sally.
Mm-hmm.
What was Sally Nguyen?
Sally Lee.
Sally
Wow.
Lee, L-E.
Yeah.
Oh, that
I
sounds...
think she was like part French.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Sally.
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 And she had an older brother named Steven.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's true.
okay.
Things get
kind
weird.
of.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say.
All right.
Gotta go
Well,
to
you know what?
therapy.
Maybe she's Vietnamese and she married Kevin and now
Yeah.
she lives and she has the 3 dogs. I want to get started by asking, Jenny, what kind of Asian were you this week?
I was a offline Asian.
Asian,
I kind
yep.
of forgot how to say Asian. The world has been bad, famously, just for the past couple of weeks, and so just being on the internet was getting to be too much.
Yep.
And I think I'm really kind of having a moment with social media.
Yep.
Where I don't feel good being on it. I also feel bad not being on it. It's
Yes.
like really hard
you
to
have
hit.
no
Exact-
real... Yes, I
like
feel
what
you.
is the right amount to be on it.
Yep.
And both consuming but also producing stuff. So like I really haven't existed on the internet that much. And I feel bad that I'm not putting stuff out there.
Is
And
that a
then
trip? That's a trip, man.
I spiral because I'm like,
I
the
love spiraling.
point of these platforms is to get us to be putting
Yes.
stuff on their
All
platforms
the
because
time.
that's what keeps the eyeballs there
Yes.
so they can sell their ads. And then I just like spiral over again. This is all while I'm scrolling through TikTok.
Yes.
Like endlessly,
Yes.
having the time of my life,
Oh my
sending
God.
them to my friends.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. So I just like have been really struggling with that piece, which is kind of why I haven't put anything on TikTok in like 2 weeks, and I haven't tweeted a single thing, and I haven't like put anything on Instagram other than reposting what Asian not Asian posts. If they tag me, I'll repost it. That's like pretty much
Shouts to
all
Brandon
I'm
Youngly
doing.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I feel you. My mom was here last week, and so I couldn't make content or anything like that because I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of her. So I didn't make anything, and I was just busy. And then last week I was just kind of like this week I guess I didn't do anything. So I haven't made anything either for TikTok for like 2 weeks. It's felt pretty good. You know, it's weird. It feels pretty good not to do it. And I don't tweet as much. Sometimes I like to tweet. Sometimes I think it's fun. I do like Instagram. it's interesting because I feel Instagram's okay, but I feel I figured out the trick, which is to not look at your friends' Instagrams.
Yeah.
That is the key.
Totally.
Because there's a bunch of comedians who put stuff out, and I don't know if you're like this. I feel both happy for them and jealous of them at the same time.
Yeah, I'm constantly jealous of everybody.
Fuck, man. It's so weird.
Yeah. Instagram to me is where I have the most anxiety.
Yeah.
Posting and consuming, because it is more people you know in real life. And so it is a lot more like comparison issues where I'm like, well, I'm glad that they booked that, but why am I not booking anything?
Yeah.
Or I'm glad that they had 4 children. Why don't I have 4 children?
Word. Oh, I see.
Anything. Like it's just
so it's
comparison.
not just your comedy friends. It's also your regular, quote unquote, regular friends.
Totally. And I also think that there is something about, I get anxious about posting because I'm nervous that I'm posting too much. Like I don't want to be in people's faces.
Yeah.
And I think everyone has always told me you're never posting too much, because I really don't post. But I also get anxious because there's like certain industry people who like that I care more about following me there.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that I don't put anything out that they don't like.
Yes.
And so then I get in my head and I'm
that's
like,
fucked up.
will they like me?
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm really anxious all the time.
Yes.
Posting there, which is why I post so infrequently, even though I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
It's I'm sorry, but thank you for sharing that, because this is great content. I want to come back to that because obviously I want to talk to our guests about it. But first I want to ask our guest, Steven, what kind of Asian were you this week?
What kind of Asian was I?
It could be any kind.
Any kind.
If you need to, sorry, go ahead.
I was a very relaxed Asian.
Relaxed Asian.
Yeah. I didn't do I do get anxiety because my life is social media now.
Yeah.
And I haven't posted too much this week. But I figured, I'm in New York, I'm in a new city. I decided to take a break. Plus, there's like a lot of construction happening right where my Airbnb is, which was unexpected.
Where are you staying?
I'm staying at an Airbnb in Chelsea.
Okay.
And I don't know if I got unlucky or is that just how New York
that's just
is?
how it is. Yeah.
That's just how it is?
That's just how it is.
It's just like it's right next door. There's an elevator that goes up and
shit.
down,
Yeah,
up and down.
yeah.
There's clanging. And I'm like, I can't record anything.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You can't do anything.
So I have to wait until between the hours like 3:30 and 6 before the sun goes down, when everyone stops doing construction.
Oh, but you still have the light so you can like do stuff.
And then I can record.
I see.
But I'm usually done recording by 2. So like by 3, I'm like exhausted.
Yeah.
Is this your first time in New York?
No. I've come to New York to visit a couple times.
Okay. So like when you say you're relaxing, what are you doing to relax in the city?
What have I done? Just taking walks. I saw like a off-Broadway show yesterday.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
You come here alone? Are
Off-Broadway.
you by yourself? Are you like rolling by yourself?
Yeah,
Damn.
by myself, just hanging out,
Look at you.
checking out the city.
Freedom.
I know, that's social media. That's what it gets you sometimes.
If you go through the anxiety,
I know. If you can get over it.
the dark anxiety forest.
Let's talk about that anxiety, because it's real no matter what level you're at. Let me tell you.
I want to talk about that very quickly for me.
What kind of Asian were you, Mike?
Fuck. I wish I let me hold on a second here. We're gonna have to cut this out because I have to think about this for a second. Because I have something, but I have to save it for the next one. Let's see here. For me, I was. I don't think I've talked about this. I was a tattoo Asian. Did I tell?
I feel like you're always a tattoo Asian, but let's get into
I got
what
a new
that means.
tattoo.
Oh, is this the one? I think the one on your leg.
Yes.
Okay.
Have I talked about this?
No, I think we talked about it off mic.
Okay, we talked about it off air, which doesn't count.
Yeah.
If it's not recorded, it doesn't count.
It's not a real
So I
conversation.
got a tattoo, and got it from my boy Mark Cross. He's at Rose Tattoo. He's, I believe, the owner. He's awesome. And I will tell you, I'm not going to get another tattoo for a while because it hurt like hell.
Oh my god.
This Mark Cross is an amazing artist. I highly recommend him. But he is too good at his art. And he put this giant, awesome, it's a tiger, because the year of the tiger, my son was born, year of the tiger. People sometimes try to like read through it, or like you'd read a book or like whatever. I'll try to like scroll through memes because that kind of calms me down. There's nothing you can do. You just have to accept the pain. You just like close your eyes. I think.
How would you describe the pain? Is it just like little pricks or like?
It is a it is a needle.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say it feels like somebody's taking your like a nail, like your like a thumbnail,
Yeah.
and they're like driving it into your thing and then like scraping it across your skin.
No.
But here's the thing. Once they do that, then they shade it, and so then imagine you're bleeding, and then somebody does it again.
No.
So that's why it was intense. Again, Mark Cross is amazing. He's a good dude. He's a philosopher. He's very thoughtful, very funny, great artist. Please go see him. But for me, I'm gonna chill until I need to get another tattoo of one of our reviews.
Yes.
Apparently, so drop a review on. Holy fuck! Are we okay?
Everything's
Are we
just,
all
like,
all right?
exploding, yeah.
Okay, we're in Canal Street Market. You never know what's gonna happen. So that's what I was. I was a tattoo Asian. I would love to hear if other people have tattoos. I think I'm gonna chill for a little bit because it was gnarly until somebody again drops that review. Steven, I want to. You've got a lot of TikTok followers.
Yeah.
How many do you have?
A little over 10 million.
Holy
Jesus.
shit! That is a lot of followers. Here, I want to do this very quickly for our fans who don't know you. I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock. I want you to tell me about Stephen Ho. Here's the only catch. You have to use the whole 60 seconds. Ready?
Just about me?
Yeah.
Yes. And begin.
Stephen Ho, he was an ER technician. I worked at the ER for the last 10 years, from 2010 to 2021. I left last year to do social media full time.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're doing stand up. We're doing some skits,
Mm-hmm.
all over YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat too. Interestingly enough,
Huh.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
all over the place. What else about me?
You got 30 seconds left. Fill the space. Talk about yourself.
Come on, you got this.
You do it.
What do you? I do stand-up comedy. I have 3 sisters.
Yes.
Living in Los Angeles. Might live in New York starting the end of this year. We'll see. Pitching a TV show.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow.
Got a little company called Dr. Sacco. Hopefully happening soon in the next couple months. We're gonna be providing hospital socks,
Oh.
Oh.
but a little bit more. It's funny hospital socks.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's good.
That's
Okay.
good.
You got the 60 seconds. Wow. That's good.
Wow.
That was
It's
intense.
tough. It's tough to do it. Wow, there's so many good things. So, I want to jump right in. So you got all these Twitter, TikTok followers. I want to talk about the anxiety of that because I feel for me, if you're a comedian, you love all of the shit you put out there, and you're always like, I hope it does good. I hope it, you know what I'm saying? But then, I don't know, there's just so many different things going through your mind as you put it out there. And I can only imagine it gets amplified or does it not? I have no idea. You know, what's it like being you making stuff for that many people?
Yeah, it's I mean, like you guys were talking about, like if I don't put something out within like 2 days, if I don't do anything within 2 days, I get anxiety.
Yeah.
Because one, I feel like I'm not gonna make any money,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And then 2, it's like, are the followers still gonna be there after 2 days? It's always that, like, are they still gonna stick around? But
Yeah.
that's just insane, right? Of course they're gonna be there, I think.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
but putting stuff out there at this point, like I've had content where it just does not do as well.
Sure.
So like I'm almost used to it now.
I see.
Then there's some stuff I know that like if I put out there, it will do well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But comparing myself to other TikTokers and Instagrammers and YouTubers, everyday thing. Every day, like
Yeah.
I'm looking like, damn, they have 1 million followers. How come I don't have 1 million followers? Man, they
Yeah.
got 4 million. What are they doing? Should I copy them? Should I just stay in my lane? Like, what's it gonna take to get there without? I don't know. Like there's like I almost don't want to go outside my niche of hospital content.
Sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like as a creative, you kind of want to like explore all options.
Well, that's what I always feel like. I'm clearly not good at TikTok because I don't have that many people following me. But I always feel, with stand up, you can kind of touch a lot of different things. There is kind of some laning happening. You can't do certain topics sometimes if you're a certain kind of person. But I feel with social media, there's the algorithm that really rewards the one thing again and again and again. So is that like frustrating, like making stuff that you're like, man, I got to do this again? And hey, any given topic can have tons and tons and tons of jokes or whatever. But do you ever feel like, man, I wish I could make something about flower arranging? Love my flower arranging.
Oh my God, yeah. Like I've been like me and my really small team have been trying to like strategize, like what can we do to branch away from the ER content, but not too far away, because this is what they're here for.
Yeah.
Word.
Right. And it's the same with stand-up comedy now. Like before, I was doing stand-up before the social media blew up, and I was doing content about being Vietnamese and like, random other things.
Yeah.
Now, because I have such a huge following because of the ER guy, I go to a show and they expect me to talk about the ER.
Yes.
I see, yeah.
And like if I talk about anything else, they're like, oh, who is this guy? This is not what we're here for, right? We're here to hear you talk about the ER.
Wow. How long have you been doing stand-up for?
Not even that long. Maybe like 2 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started right before the pandemic happened.
Got it. And when did you start doing TikTok then?
TikTok was so I think I started TikTok was the end of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I started stand-up comedy somewhere in the middle of 2019. TikTok happened at the end of 2019. Right? Is that when?
Yeah.
No.
The pandemic?
The pandemic started at the... What kind of ER
March,
tech are you? No, the pandemic started at the beginning of 2020, like March 2020.
Yeah. So TikTok at the end of 2019.
Okay, leading into the pandemic.
Leading into the pandemic.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, okay. I feel you. Yeah, I feel... So then, when you do that, when you go up and do your stand-up thing, do you feel like, do you do some ER stuff first and then you kind of like move on to whatever other thing, flower arranging or whatever?
Usually start off with the ER stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
So who are the people who are just so obsessed with the ER stuff?
It's a lot of like moms. I've had a lot of like older people.
Rosie O'Donnell types.
Recognize me.
Oh my gosh, my type of person.
It's so funny. Like I get recognized on the streets quite often, but it was so funny. I went to Disneyland with my nephew a couple weekends ago.
Oh shit.
And there was a bunch of parents there who recognized me.
Whoa.
Oh.
But so normally when people recognize me on the streets, they'd be like, "Oh my God, you're that motherfucker," right? You're the ER motherfucker.
Yeah.
But in Disneyland, they're like, because there's kids around.
Yeah.
Oh my God, hi, you're that motherfucker. So it was like, they had to say they couldn't say it as loud because of the kids.
That was something I noticed is I apologize if you've talked about this somewhere, but the way you say motherfucker, is that like your thing?
No, I had no idea that was gonna be a thing.
It's so funny because I watched this and I was like, that alone is already kind of like unusual, and I feel like TikTok is really good at like picking something like that out where you're like there's like a little weird thing. Like Fumi once told me that I should do my TikToks wearing a wig because that like something weird will make something kind of pick up more than something else. Have you surprised ever about that?
I was surprised. That's surprised. So funny. Like I did my first tips from the ER video,
Yeah.
And then the word literally just came out. Like I wasn't trying to like add it in there.
Right.
But after like the first two, it was just kind of like, oh, you got to keep saying it.
Yeah.
Like there's so many comments of like oh my God, this guy curses. It's hilarious. I gave in to the fucking masses.
Oh my God. Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. I don't know if you've ever felt burnout before. I have. It sucks. And it sucks because you feel like you just don't care anymore. You're irritable. You're tired. You feel like giving up. BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to prioritize yourself because you can't give up on yourself. Therapy is super important. If you can do it, do it. I've been to therapy in a few different ways. What's great about therapy is it helps you learn more about you. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Asian. That's BetterHelp.com/Asian. Check it out. Whoa, what was that? Dang, that's
what
crazy.
is that sound?
Nice.
It's the sound of another sale on Shopify, the all-in-one commerce platform to start, run, and grow your business. Shopify gives entrepreneurs the resources once reserved for big business, so upstarts, startups, and established businesses alike can sell everywhere, synchronized online and in-person sales, and effortlessly stay informed.
Scaling your business is a journey of endless possibility. I love how Shopify has the tools and resources to make it easy for any business to succeed from down the street to around the globe. Like mine, Shopify powers a million businesses from first sale to full scale.
Reach customers online and across social networks with an ever-growing suite of channel integrations and apps, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and more.
Gain insights as you grow with detailed reporting of conversion rates, profit margins, and beyond.
More than a store, Shopify grows with you.
This is Possibility, powered by Shopify.
Go to shopify.com/Asian, all lowercase, for a free 14-day trial and get full access to Shopify's entire suite of features.
Grow your business with Shopify today. Go to shopify.com/Asian right now.
Shopify.com/Asian.
What are, do you have any, I don't even know how to say advice, thoughts for what Jenny sort of talked about as far as, seeing other people or scrolling through, your
social media
your
anxiety.
social media, your anxiety?
Yeah, the big thing for me that helped a lot was I stopped, because I would purposely go and search the people who I'm chasing and see, like, what did they do today? How many followers do they have? How many posts did they put? How many likes did they get? I had to stop doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I stopped searching them. I tried to, like, it's harder than it sounds, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
yeah.
got to try to focus on you and put whatever you care about out there. Like,
Yeah.
you're just saying, like, I don't want to post too much. Post as much as possible
Oh.
if
Yeah.
you can. Because right now, social media is rewarding people who post
A lot.
A
a lot.
Yeah, consistently.
Consistently and a lot. And that short form content is taking over.
So
Like,
by a lot, you mean like, how much is a lot?
when I was growing, I was posting 3 TikToks a day.
Holy shit!
Oh, absolutely not.
It was insane.
That's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, I was posting 3 TikToks a day. It was 1 tips from the ER, which was a monologue, and
Right.
and then a skit, and then another just like random like duet, which was easy, right? I just
Right.
like look at a video and I react to it.
I fucking hate duets. Can I tell you that? It's not I hate them. I think it's cool, but it would require me to like consume a bunch of it before I could find something that I would react to or whatever.
Oh my god! Yeah, the duets are so funny. Like they take so little effort. Like I found like
They take a little effort. I love that.
they do.
Yeah.
I found a duet. I would react to 911 phone calls. I wouldn't even say anything. It's just my
Yes.
face going, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" and it would get millions of views.
That's
on
insane.
YouTube. It was like less than a
Internet is
60-second video.
wild.
It is so fucking weird, like, because I've put out like my stand up before,
Mhm.
right? I mean, I still do, and I mean, right? These stand up bits, maybe jokes take me several years to like craft it, where I'm like, okay, this is really good, and if I do it at a show, it will do well, and then I'll put it on TikTok, and it'll be like 500 views, and then I'll do something where I'm just like literally just the first thing that came to my mind, just off the dome, say it to the camera, and does way better. And I'm just like, this is like, it fucks with your the part of your brain that associates effort with reward.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you ever think about that? Like it like breaks that. Then your brain is like, I should try less hard.
No,
What?
it happens all the time.
Yeah.
People on TikTok and social media, like, oh, I spent so much time working on this video. It didn't
Yeah.
do well. And then I did a 10-second video where I just like clapped my hands.
Yeah.
And like 10 million views, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was another thing that like one of my friends, Jeannie Weenie, she's also on
Yeah,
social
yeah,
media.
yeah.
She said that people love it when you do content like in a crowd. Like when you're just like off the cuff. When she's at like a party and she's recording herself doing something,
Right.
they love that.
Interesting.
I don't know why. She couldn't explain it, but like they just love watching you in your like kind of like natural
Yeah.
habitat, just like doing you,
Right.
instead of like trying to like make them laugh with content.
Totally.
Yeah,
I think there's something about being organic.
yeah.
Is like
I
what
think that's
makes it
really
feel
what it is.
genuine.
It's really what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Man,
Well-
life is fucked up. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
But it sucks. It sucks, right? Because you put your best joke out there.
Yeah,
you're
you
like,
hope,
you're like,
right?
this shit's been killing for the last 5 years,
Yeah.
and it does nothing. It's just like, it hurts.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I think that's the thing I like had to figure out is that performance on social media does not equal quality.
Yeah.
And I think that
So
is like the
different.
biggest thing to like separate in my mind, because as an achievement oriented person, is
Yep.
like I want it to do numbers because it makes me feel, my pleasure center is like, oh, I did it. Like I got an A+ on this.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yes.
But then you just realize it's like not that at all. It's just like whatever picks up because it's shorter or simpler.
You never,
or-
like, I can't, like,
exactly.
like people ask me for, like, what should I do? Like, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Just try to talk about what you know and,
Yeah.
like, make it organic, try to make it funny. Like, I have no clue.
Okay.
I've seen so many things blow up for no reason.
Yeah.
Why did I put you on this show if not to give me advice? Okay, Steven, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
My one advice is just to talk about what you know.
Fuck.
Try to talk about what you know.
I don't
Like
know
the-
anything.
like, it's like stand-up comedy though, right? Like the best stories come from like your like personal, like things that happen to you personally, right? Things talk about what you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same idea.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Okay. I did want to ask also this before we move on to some other stuff. You know, I've been doing comedy for a while. You know, I'm here in New York. I'm in the scene. I'm grinding out open mic, blah blah blah, all that bullshit, right? And you know, there is like a certain elitism that like New York comedians have. I think a lot of comedians have, versus these new upstart TikTok type guys. You know, I don't know if you ever feel that, or if you ever like encountered that, because I do think, you know, there is, I don't know, justified or not, this feeling like, oh man, I was in the trenches doing all this stuff for comedy for so long, and then there's this other guy who like just started doing it and has like all these followers and all that stuff. Do you ever like think about like that dynamic?
Yeah, it definitely exists. It definitely. I mean, think about. Do you guys remember you guys know Addison Rae, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like she blew up on social
Oh my
media,
God.
and all of a
Yeah.
sudden she was getting movies. Everybody was livid.
Yeah.
like she can't even act. But, you know, it's just
Yeah.
like. So it was the same way. Like I just started comedy, but social media blew up, and because of social media, I could
Yeah, you're a
bring
draw.
a crowd.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and I proved it too because I was doing
Yeah.
my own show, 50-seat, 45-seat theater, selling out
Yep.
instantly.
At
right?
the Improv, right?
Not even at the Improv. It was at like a smaller one. We moved to the
Oh,
Improv
okay.
and it was
Where?
working out.
Oh, shit.
It was a small little comedy club that my friend Jiaowing Summers owns. It's called the Hollywood Comedy.
Oh, that's right.
But because of that, and you know, word gets around. So now I was being invited to like better shows. I
Yeah.
wasn't a great comedian yet.
Yeah,
Like, I was
yeah.
like doing okay. But it didn't matter because it was my audience.
yeah, you're a
They
crowd.
they just came. Like I could have took a shit on stage
Yeah.
and they would have just applauded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
Yo.
just wanted to hear me talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
crazy.
Yeah. So because I was able to bring, like, you know, if I could bring like 5 to 10 people to a show, like I'm gonna get booked
That's huge.
automatically.
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, I mean, comedians who, you know, been doing comedy for a decade sometimes struggle to bring 5 or 10 people
Yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So of course, like I heard from other people like, yeah, like nobody likes what's happening for you right now.
Oh,
but,
really?
But we're trying to be happy for you because at the same time, like it's not often that you can get. And I don't know if I'm a good comedian, but it's not often that you see a really great comedian with also a really big social media following who's
Yeah.
doing it well too, right?
It is, yeah.
Those are two
because-
different skills.
Yeah.
oftentimes.
So like you think like if someone has one, they can't have the other. You
Yeah,
know?
I see what you're saying. It is very difficult. They're very different skill sets. They take up a lot of time. Like you said, to do 3 a day, you know, just creatively speaking, you know,
Yeah.
maybe not time. I'm sure it does take time wise, but just like creative energy to do that and then go out and do stand up. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So last thing, why are you thinking about coming out to New York?
I've always loved New York.
Yeah, all
Like,
right.
my sister used to live out here.
Okay.
I used to visit all the time. I love live performance.
Oh shit!
And New York is like the
Fucking-
one place to be
Yeah.
to
Don't
get that,
don't
right?
do it, bro. Don't do it.
Don't do it?
Don't
What do
do
you
it. Look where I am. Okay, I'm in this box.
Not only do I love like doing it, I love watching it.
No,
Like,
don't do it.
I love watching
This is
theater.
this is the trick, okay, of stand up of comedy or whatever live comedy. It is it is it is like TikTok in that you will try as hard as you can and nothing will happen.
Oh my God.
But I know what you mean. I don't know. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you're saying just consuming it. As a consumer, it's great to
I
be
want
here.
because like I'll go to shows in LA and I'll see like live like musicals
Yeah.
and plays, right? I saw a play yesterday called At the Wedding. Oh my God, the best thing I'm ever gonna see.
Yeah, and that was like an off-Broadway
Really?
It was
thing.
an off-Broadway. It was at the Lincoln Center. It was still like a very prestigious
Yeah.
Oh,
theater.
yeah.
But like, I'm never gonna get that in LA.
Right.
Like,
Right.
like these touring companies and musicals, it's just not as good.
Yeah, not as good.
And like, I did theater for like 6 years.
Oh,
right? So I
okay.
really like it.
Oh, wow.
And like, New York is just a place to be if you want to watch really great theater.
Yeah.
Look at you.
You were
Yeah.
like acting in plays
Yeah.
or musicals.
Plays and musicals.
What?
Yeah. Did it all for like 6 years in the Bay Area, and then moved down to LA.
In college and such?
No, not even. It was after college.
What?
What?
Yeah.
While you were doing ER tech shit too?
Yeah. So I got the job as an ER tech, and then there was a community college in Los Altos in California
Yeah.
called Foothill College, and I
Yes.
did like their conservatory.
Yeah.
So I got like 2 years of theater training there, and just did theaters for the next 4 years.
Fucking Steven.
That rules.
Fucking. You're so full of fucking surprises, man. Okay? I brought you on here. I thought we were going to have some funny clap, meme TikTok jokes. Ha 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 ha.
We have a theater actor here.
But yes, instead you are a theater actor.
I fucking loved it.
Othello.
I fucking loved it.
That's crazy. I had no fucking
that
idea.
rules. Well,
Yeah.
I
That's
love
good.
musicals. I love
I
musicals.
love it. I'm gonna see Dear Evan Hansen tomorrow.
Okay.
I got tickets to Hades Town.
Oh my God,
Look
Hadestown
at
is
you.
so
Yeah.
good.
You're like you're living here. You're being a creative again.
fucking
Terrible
love
idea. Don't do it. Just live out in LA. Make TikToks and drink green juices or whatever it is LA people do.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought because of the TikTok, I can live anywhere. But turns out, like, I can't live
Yeah.
Yeah.
just anywhere. 'Cause there's fucking construction happening. New York is so loud.
It is
very loud.
Such
so,
a noisy
when you
place.
said you were relaxing here, I was like,
Hey, what the
where
Yeah.
and how?
I would fucking love
It's
it.
probably just a knee-jerk reaction. Like, what are they asking? What type of Asian am I?
Okay, and we're back with our guest Stephen Ho. You're listening to Asian Not Asian. We are having a great time. I hope you're having a good time, Stephen.
great time.
Fucking theater nerd, Stephen Ho. I had no fucking idea. I'm gonna give you a wedgie after this.
I'm such a theater nerd.
I had no. That's cool. That's awesome. That's awesome.
What you
okay?
didn't know is that we're bullies, that we love sports.
You didn't know this.
You didn't know
I
this.
also love sports.
Oh, God damn
I
it.
love the fucking Warriors.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
Watch it religiously.
That's us. You fucking this fucking guy here. This fucking guy here. We're going to talk about. We're going to go and go to the voice mailbox. Okay. You can. We have a voicemail box. We want to hear what kind of Asian you were. I would. It's all about. Just tell us what's going on. You know, it could be anything. All right, you've heard all of us talk about what kind of Asian we were. We just want to hear your beautiful voices because it's just so fun. I want to make sure that I have the phone number so that people can call in. Leave us a voicemail. The number is 646-809-7231. 646-809-7231. Again, it's just a box. I'm not going to answer. You don't have to worry about talking to me. And we just want to hear. We're going to. Somebody left a nice one, and we're going to discuss it with our guest. So hold on here.
Hi, I was spent $100 at P.F. Chang's on a date Asian, and of note, we were the only two Asian people there, maybe aside from one of the hostesses. Just thought I should put that out there. But yeah, have a good one, Mike and Jenny.
Did you guys get that?
Does
Yes.
P.F. Chang still exist?
Apparently it does.
I thought they all turned into Panda Express.
$100 at P.F. Chang Asian. Wow.
Wow.
Went there with a date. Was the only Asian person. I love it. I love this. I love this.
I do love
Okay.
it.
Have you guys been to P.F. Chang's?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been like
It's been
I was
a-
about to say decades.
It's been a long
It's been
Really?
a long
Yeah.
time.
It's been a long time. For
Have
me as
you?
well.
Yeah.
I've been once. I have to say, I hope this doesn't revoke my Asian card. I thought it was pretty good.
I liked it too. Okay, it's like not bad, but it's not great. You know what I mean?
Okay, but-
it's
but-
like Panda Express. It's like it is its own thing.
But that was the thing. That was
Yeah.
like I had it like maybe 10 years ago, so I was more than 10 years ago. So
Yeah, I've had
I
it
was
like
I
10
was
years
young.
Yeah.
I was young. I was young
Your
and
palate,
stupid.
your palate
I
wasn't
developed.
developed.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Now you're eating out here eating wagyu
It was
steaks.
also one of those things where my parents were like, "You should not eat PF Chang's; it's unhealthy," and they would always cook me healthy food. So it's like it was kind of like getting McDonald's.
Oh.
It was like a treat.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
oh my
treat.
god, PF Chang's.
I remember it also being. I went to the PF Chang. This was like a long time ago. I went with my coworkers. One of them was Asian, and she loved going there. She's Filipino, and she took a bunch of us. And I remember two things. This was in Irvine, and Irvine is like a. If you guys don't know, it's in Orange County. It is a very nice totalitarian state. I'm going to put it out there. Irvine, California, is owned by the Irvine Company. You guys don't know that. It's owned by a company. So, anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. It's a very nice place, though.
What? Is this all real?
It's real. So I'm gonna leave it out there. But the PF Chang there, I went and it was a nice place to eat. I remember it like I was like, oh, this is like a nice place. It wasn't. I thought it was gonna be kind of not grimy, but like I don't know. I thought it was gonna be like really, just like whatever throwaway. But it was like wasn't bad. The food wasn't bad. I could see how you could spend $100 there because I feel it's kind of like you guys ever eat at like what's that Outback Steakhouse? You guys
No,
don't-
I haven't.
you've been at.
I've been at Outback Steakhouse.
It sucks.
Is it expensive?
It's more than you think it's gonna
Okay.
be. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do they actually have steak there?
Yes.
Okay,
It's a terrible place. Totalitarian state.
It's like Red Lobster. I'm like, do they actually have lobster there? I have no idea. I'm like, don't know the culture.
First of all, never talk shit about Red Lobster in my presence. I love Red Lobster.
Really?
I fucking love Red
I've
Lobster.
never been.
What?
Yeah. That was like a Scooby-Doo reaction.
Mike only eats at Red Lobster, Outback Steakhouse, and PF Chang's.
I know.
His favorite
I
restaurants.
know, apparently. I didn't know you were going to defend it like this.
I'm a suburban boy, okay? Don't come at me like this. All right? I love me Red. Okay, we're going to go Red Lobster. Okay,
I would absolutely.
donate to the Patreon.
They
Okay,
got, they got unlimited shrimp. I know that.
yes, exactly.
Unlimited
You could pay
shrimp.
for unlimited shrimp.
What we can do, we can go to the unlimited
Then sign
shrimp
me up.
at Red Lobster, then go to the unlimited pasta at Olive Garden.
Oh my God.
We're gonna be
I went to
unlimited.
Olive Garden a few days ago.
See?
Oh, here.
Here? No.
You
the
came
one in
to
Times
New
Square?
York?
Yeah.
Are you fucking
Oh
serious?
my gosh.
I thought, all the points you just made with like, I'm a theater kid, I'm an artist.
It
No,
wasn't,
they're all
it wasn't
gone.
my idea.
What the what?
It was after a show, and like I had like a bunch of people come. There was like 11, 10 of us, and like we gotta get something to eat. And they thought like Olive Garden's probably gonna be the easiest place that we can go.
Oh,
and
where
just sit.
everybody can sit in.
Like 10
hey,
or
when you're
11
here, your
people.
family.
Yeah. Wow. To come to New York and to do that.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
here for-
I respect
I'm
it.
here for a month. There's plenty of time to go try
Okay.
everything.
All right, fair enough.
Fair.
But yes, shame,
Yeah, so-
shame.
Now we can't really talk shit about PF Chang.
I know. Now I'm like, maybe PF Chang's is the most authentic one of all of these. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't remember what I got. I think
How do you spend $100 though?
I thought it
I
was
think-
expensive.
I think you can do it. I bet
Between
drinks.
two
I
people?
bet drinks are probably
Ooh, yeah.
like where a lot of that money goes. Don't you think?
What kind of drinks do they
But
have
you
at
can't.
PF Chang's?
There's no alcoholic drinks at PF Chang.
Duh,
There is not?
I bet you there is.
It's
Like
like
a
a Panda.
lychee-
It's like a Panda Express.
No,
No,
it's
it's
like
not.
sit down
It's like
and
a sit-down
fancy.
place.
Maybe you've gone to
You-
PF Chang's.
you-
Oh my
Express.
God! I'm thinking about something else.
What are you thinking
I'm
about?
thinking about Mr. Chow's.
Oh, no.
Mr. Chow?
I don't know what that is.
It's totally wrong.
Have you been to PF Chang's?
Yes, PF Chang's is great.
It's great.
I love PF Chang's.
It's fancy.
Yeah, it is
It's
fancy.
nice, fancy.
Crab rangoons.
Yeah,
love
and
that
then
shit.
they probably have like lychee martini.
Lychee. Oh, I
Everything's
love it.
kinda
No,
lychee.
you could definitely go spend $100 at PF Chang's.
Yeah,
I totally see
easy.
it.
This is the secret with Asian people is that you think we're gonna hate on PF Chang's, but actually we love PF Chang's.
Yeah.
I love Panda Express too. There is a time and place for fucking Panda Express.
It's specific time and place for that.
Specifically, after you go to the Skechers store,
I was to say the mall. Yeah.
before you go to the Barnes and Nobles, the last one that's there, and then before you go to the Sears, so that your mom can get like a new tire or whatever.
Last time I was there, I was on my way back from Coachella.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
Hold
a
on.
good time to get
We're talking about
Panda.
Panda Express.
Panda Express.
That's a
that
good
feels
time.
like a good
That feels right.
post Coachella.
Yep, it's on the road.
You need to have the
6-hour
sodium
drive.
because you've been sweating it all out.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
$100 at PF Chang's. I'm into it. I also I'm sure if you went there as an Asian person, you would probably at any given time be the only Asian person there. I wonder. I bet.
I want to
Yeah.
know the context. Did he say it was a date?
I want to say he was on a
He
date.
said it was a date.
He was a date.
I wonder like which date. Like, are we talking
yeah.
second date, or are we talking like someone you're in a relationship with and it's just like a fun activity? Like, I want to know what the context is of this
Yeah,
date.
that's important.
Because that will shape kind of my feedback.
Okay, so you're saying that if it's an earlier date, then it's like that's a bad idea.
I mean, if it's like a fun thing, maybe they had a conversation. They're like, "Man, I haven't been to PF Chang's in so long."
Right.
That was actually a really fun, cute thing to do, I think.
Oh.
Or maybe it's like their go-to experience. Maybe they've been together for years, and they're like, "This is our place." Kind of ironic, kind of a joke because we're Asian. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I feel that's almost kind of
Both
like
situations are hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
that's kind of like a weird, sexy, kinky thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
you want to be normies? Yeah. I like that. I have yes. We're going to do
Red Lobster,
go to patreon.com/Asian Not Asian Pod.
please.
Contribute, and if we reach a certain number of Patreons, we will go to Red Lobster and maybe PF Chang's. I don't think there's a PF Chang's here.
I think there might be a PF Chang's Express, but you want the full sit-down
I
experience.
want the sit down.
Yeah.
I want the whole thing. I want a white guy to lean over and be like, "Hey, what's good here?" You know, I want
Yeah.
I want the full experience of PF Chang, baby.
I never chime in for the Patreon stuff, but this time I'm begging you to to please, so I can go to Red Lobster.
We need to go to Red
I
Lobster.
need to go to Red Lobster.
Mike's favorite
We're
restaurant.
going to go to Mike's favorite restaurant.
favorite
Hey,
seafood restaurant.
listen, Olive Garden, okay? Know your place. We're going to go see Dear Anna Van Hansen, and then we're going to go to Red fucking Lobster.
Dude, what a yes.
Yeah, what the whitest day possible.
I fucking love it. Okay. Well, again, we would love to hear, y'all and your what kind of Asians you were. And you can do that by leaving us a voicemail, 646-809-7231. Person who left this PF Chang one, I hope you got laid.
yeah.
Post PF Chang sex.
Yeah.
I mean,
You spent $100. You deserve it.
yeah.
Deserve it at PF Chang's? And that's a lot of lychee martinis. I don't know. Okay, well, anyways, again, that number, 646-809-7231. Welcome back to the podcast. We're with our guest, Stephen Ho, TikToker, ER Tech, stand-up comedian, band nerd. I have no idea. Were you in the band?
I was.
Oh, fuck!
Oh,
What did you
yeah.
play?
Saxophone.
Oh,
Oh.
that's the dorkiest of the instruments, okay?
No, that's the coolest. That's definitely the coolest.
Is it? What's the dorkiest?
Like if a dude was playing flute, that's kind of the
that's
dorkiest.
kinda- that's kinda dorky.
I don't know. Lizzo made flutes cool. So.
Lizzo.
She's a girl, though.
Lizzo's a girl. Lizzo,
Oh.
yeah, that's a pretty cool instrument.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay. We're going to keep it going. Also, that was a trap. The fact that you knew that shows that you're a dork. So, we're going to play the Asian, Not Asian game. And the way this game works is we're going to say something that we've been talking about, and we're going to say if it's Asian or not, and then you got to show your work. Very fun game, very chill. Do you have one in mind?
You wrote down the one I was going to say.
No, you can do that one.
Okay.
I have others.
Lychee martinis.
What do you think, Stephen? Are lychee martinis Asian or not Asian?
Asian.
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay.
Asian. I think anything with the lychee is Asian.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost hate that it's so on the nose. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel Asian girls, they have to get it. If they see a lychee martini, they're like this. Like they have a compulsion to be like, yes.
I feel like a lot of events in LA that I'll go to, they're gonna have like an Asian event. They're gonna have a lychee drink. Either it's a lychee spritzer, a lychee martini, or
Yeah.
a lychee something.
Yep.
Okay, but here's my argument that it's not Asian. Is because
Oh.
it's like almost like now interpreted as an Asian thing. So then like I almost think that like it's not actually Asian. It's like a PF Chang's Asian. Does
I
that make
see.
sense? Like
Yes.
it's like
Yes.
like presentation of something Asian, but it's not actually Asian. Specifically lychee martini, not lychee.
No,
but like
lychee's
a
Asian as
lychee
shit.
martini.
Yes. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
like
I
if
can see
you
that.
it's like if you had a bunch of if you were at PF Chang's and you had a bunch of lychee martinis and then you're like, you know what, I want to go to Asia and see how they really do it. And then you went to like Hong Kong and we're like, lychee martini. Well, Hong Kong they might have you. They
Yeah,
might
I
give
was
you
like,
like
they
you.
probably
They
will
got
have
a
it.
lot of white people there, so that might be it. But if you go to like fucking, I don't know, go to Beijing, I don't know if they're gonna be rocking the lychee martini.
Exactly.
I could be wrong. You know what? Let us know. So that's split. It might be Asian. It might not be
Have we
Asian.
confirmed that P.F. Chang's actually has lychee martinis?
We have not confirmed
No,
that.
It just felt like they
We're
did.
not going to look it up.
Yeah,
There's
we
no
don't,
research
we
done
don't
on
have
this.
that kind of technology.
Hell no. But it's a split on lychee martinis. How about this one? Asian or not Asian? Off-Broadway shows. Off-Broadway shows, Asian or not Asian?
Like, is it an Asian show?
No, no. I'm just gonna leave it up. The
Interpretation.
the Socratic, no, the Platonic ideal of a show, an off-Broadway show, whatever that is in your mind. Is that Asian or not Asian?
I can't connect it. I'm not Asian.
What do you think?
Off-Broadway?
Off-Broadway.
Not Asian.
Not Asian. Interesting. Why?
Because if
Yeah.
it's like you should be on Broadway.
Oh.
What do you mean you're not on Broadway? Work harder and be on Broadway. You know what I mean?
Come on, get more backers.
Yeah,
PTSD,
just like-
PTSD flashbacks. Not good enough. You're not good enough.
Do you agree, Stephen? Off-Broadway. Off-Broadway
Off-Broadway?
shows is a not Asian.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
Asian.
Yeah.
Like I don't
agree.
think my parents would ever. First of all, I don't know if my parents know what off-Broadway is.
Yes.
And I also know that if they ever came here and I said, "Hey, I bought tickets to go an off-Broadway show," they'd be like, "No, you don't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to that.
What is that?
I don't know what that is."
You spent money on this?
Yes. Don't spend money on the off-Broadway stuff. Spend money on the Broadway stuff.
What do you think you could take your Asian parents to go see in New York, where they would be like, not even like justify the price, because you can never tell that to
Yeah.
them, but they would be like, okay, that was cool.
You'd have to see like something like, you guys know a play that goes wrong? It's a lot of like slapstick
Oh,
comedy.
yeah.
Right.
Oh
Yes.
my God! Yeah, wow.
They would love that.
Yeah.
Or it's like people falling down and stuff.
People falling down, like a lot of like boink boink bang, like Three Stooges stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's like Paris by Night shit.
Yo, my God, Vietnamese people love shit like that.
Yes,
we
no,
love
they-
physical comedy.
They love physical comedy. They love like men dressing up as women and like
Yes.
doing like
I
different
see.
voices.
Yes.
Yeah, no. You have to go see like something like a
Yeah.
play that goes wrong.
For sure.
That's on Broadway.
Have a little while ago, I was on. Somebody did like a little profile on me on SBTN, the Saigon Broadcasting Network
nice.
or whatever. Hilarious. Is it your dream to perform on Paris by Night? Have you thought about that?
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We did a comedy show, me and my friend Andy Van in LA.
Yes, Andy. Yes, I know Andy,
know Andy.
and Fred and yeah.
Yeah. We did a comedy show called Embarrassed by Night.
That's right.
It was all Vietnamese comics. To your question, of course, man. Embarrassed. That's like the fucking.
That's yeah.
Is it like a
Paris by
sketch
Night.
That's the
show?
pinnacle.
Paris. How would you describe Paris by Night?
It's a variety show.
Oh,
It's a variety
variety
show. There's singers. There's sketch. What else is there? That's mostly it. And then there's like a host, like an MC, who is like I forgot what his name is. He's like super popular.
He's like you know the
if he ran for president of Vietnam, he might win.
He's like the
Oh.
He's been around forever. I don't know. He's like got to be so old by now, but
Yeah.
he's been around forever. But it's like an institution,
Got it.
Vietnamese institution, and they have him. I don't want to say more than once a year. They have like 2 or 3 a year or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
And the production value, to be fair, I think has gone up. The acts, I think the quality of acts have gone up, but the substance of the acts are essentially the same. It's singing. There's always there's some sort of weird play about a Vietnamese soldier, and then there is, I don't know if I've ever seen a comedian, like a comedian, stand-up comedian.
I don't think it's stand up. It's a lot more sketches.
Yeah, a lot of
Like
sketches.
And
With
then
funny
there's, like,
voices.
Yeah, and there's like songs. There's like a big song and dance, and then but there's always like a very sad song,
Oh yeah.
like Cai Lung.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
super
yeah, yeah,
sad,
yeah.
like an opera.
Very
An
sad.
opera sad song. Yeah. and they fucking love it.
Oh my God.
it's the worst. Yeah, it
the
sounds
worst.
horrible.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck is this? It's the only thing Asians can like project. That's the noise we make. We like project opera. It goes high pitch
I
and
see. Wow.
I love it. Okay, that's great.
that was probably so obnoxious into the microphone.
No,
I loved it.
It's beautiful. We're about to go viral. Okay, so off-Broadway shows, not Asian. Go take your parents to go see Paris by Night. And lastly, oversharing on social media. Is that Asian or not Asian?
Oh, that's so not Asian.
Yeah? You think so?
We don't share.
Mm.
We don't share our problems. Right?
We don't share our problems, but I do feel we share our a lot of food photos.
Yeah, that's
a lot
Asian.
of food photos, a lot of living my best life in Vienna, you know, that kind of shit. You know, everybody got the girlfriend who's like, you know, she's like eating at the really fancy like La Durée. Do you know that place?
No.
It's like a French. It's like I think it is a French thing, but it's like it's like France for what a Midwesterner would think France is like, where everything's doilies and like fucking cupcakes and shit.
Yeah.
Everything is like, it's over the top.
Yeah.
It's over here
very
in
Instagram friendly.
Yes, exactly. It is like, and it is French, but it's like so over the top French that, you know, it's definitely for, you know, Asian people to post on TikTok. I mean, on Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah.
Is it Asian people? Is that just kind of everybody?
We're not talking about everybody. We're talking about Asian people.
Just Asians.
Yeah, so I do think oversharing is an
I
Asian
think that you're right. If it's oversharing food journey,
Yeah.
that's a real big Asian thing.
That is a real big Asian
But then I would
thing.
say if you're oversharing
anxiety
struggles,
Yeah.
personal life things that you have never voiced once externally outside of your brain, that's definitely not Asian.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at. Because I was thinking about like my content, like what I do.
Yeah.
Just, and it's, you know, it's like actually, you know, I don't know anymore now. Like I was gonna say it's sharing my career, but like now that I think about it, like
it's not quite the same thing, I think, for you, because you're making content, right? That's
yeah, no, it's not the same. I was gonna say it's because I'm sharing like parts of my career and like what you don't see in the ER. But then again, I'm thinking back now, like yeah, that's totally Asian. We all share that stuff too,
right.
Yeah.
I feel that sharing anxiety for Asian people, after you've seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, is an Asian thing.
dude.
You see that movie, and then
cried.
you got a window of
yeah.
about like 24 hours where everything just pours out of you.
Yes. You feel like an empty vessel because everything has left your body. Every emotion, kind of like every liquid.
I saw that last week and I was so drained by the end of it, and I loved it.
I know.
Loved all of it.
It's so good. I'll never stop talking about it.
Well, that was the Asian Not Asian game. I think that's the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steven, thank you very much for coming on the show.
And withstanding our bullying.
Yeah. Withstanding our bullying.
Used to it.
I hope you had fun.
I did. Oh
Great.
my god, it was amazing.
You said this is like your third or fourth podcast ever.
This is the third one ever.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I really try to avoid podcasts because I didn't know what I was. I wouldn't know what, like, if I said something to like cancel myself, someone would just put it out there. I'd be screwed.
Are you saying cancelable things, Steven? Just
What are
kidding.
you saying out there? What are you saying?
Yeah, like a lot of these videos that I put out, like, you know, making fun of like patients and like medical procedures. I get so much shit from people
Really?
online. Yeah.
Really?
You had
Oh,
a whole thing where you TikTok took your account away for a while. or
I got
something, right?
banned multiple times.
What?
Really?
Yeah, because people just kept complaining about my content.
Oh.
So I had to like work to get it back. I had to like contact TikTok. I had to get
my
like
God.
a friend of a friend of a friend who works at TikTok to unban my
Whoa.
account. It was a whole thing.
Jeez.
Like a forever ban.
Yeah, it was a forever ban. Permanent ban.
So, because like you put out like, I don't know, I have no idea. I don't know if, you know, like, was it just like somebody took something wrong or something, or?
I mean, you know, it's just like like they say that you shouldn't make fun of patients, you shouldn't make fun of people's pain, you shouldn't make fun of like people dying, and I kind of like touch on all of that.
Yeah.
And I joke about it, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, if
comedy,
people,
baby.
if people in stand-up comedy, you know, told all their racist jokes and put it online.
People have to understand pain is hilarious. Okay. That's the source of comedy. Where do you think all of our comedy comes from? It comes from anxiety.
Yeah.
And that's where it's all from, baby. You can't be happy and make fuck you.
I did a
Yeah.
joke. I did a joke about like residents, like new doctors.
Oh, we got to make fun of those guys.
So like every year, first year residents start working in the ER in June or July.
Sure.
And then I refer to this time of the year as killing season
Oh no.
because it's their first time in the ER.
I
And like
see.
the entire doctor community on Reddit like went after me. I have a whole subreddit on me.
Oh,
Yeah, they
wow.
don't like that. Like I'm putting it out there that patients shouldn't trust doctors.
That's hilarious. Second, this reminds me of like, remember, I think Hisson Minaj put out something where, because he was talking about DOs.
Oh yeah.
Right?
RC
And-
Cola.
Yeah, and like they're
Coca-Cola.
not like the same as regular doctors.
Yeah.
Hysterical. hilarious.
I thought it was an interesting take. Yeah,
I thought it was an interesting take. I don't even actually agree with it. But I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And I thought it was people were learning about stuff. And also to make doctors upset, hysterical. Yeah. Just come on.
It's funny because he said that his own doctor's a DO or something.
Right. Yeah.
He doesn't even go to an MD.
I have 2 of my doctors are DOs. They're great. They deserve to be made fun of, as everybody does. Yeah. So get on it. I want to say you should plug your stuff, but everybody already follows you. So, but do it. Just do it. Where can our fans find you and your
everything
work?
on social media is STEVEIOE. Stevio, Steve IOE.
There you go. You can find us on Instagram at Asian Not Asian Pod. You can find me on Instagram at Nice Pants Bro.
You can find me anywhere at Jenny Arimoto.
Please check out our live stand-up comedy show. It's called Hack City. It's every month. The next one is June 10th. It's in Union Hall. Tickets are available if you Google Hack City Comedy or you go to the episode description of this episode. Thank you again, Stephen, for doing everything, for coming on the show and being vulnerable.
Yeah.
We love it. We love it.
Love this.
Love it. And until next time, everybody, be good. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.